Hello everyone, Jacob Snow here. The unimaginable has happened. Gasp. I missed my weekly skirmish upload. I sincerely apologize. It was not intentional or anything like that. I've had a lot going on recently. In college, and my classes picked back up after my spring break. I'm planting a garden at my house. I've got a lot of housework to do in and of itself, so got a lot going on. Thank y'all for bearing with me, and to kind of make it up to y'all, I am doing a extra large video this time. I will be taking 4 adventurers, Illuviel, Marcus, Ulfrey, and Chromax against 15 points of the Undying Horde. He's a rook, she's a fighter, she's a knight, he's an archer. Their bonuses are, for Marcus, he's got +6, 5, and he has his ability of the rook ability, which is Shadow Shift. He can move 1 square freely, which means it does not cost him an action. Illuviel has +6/6. She can ignore 1 through 5 damage. She can do it twice in a battle because no one here is legendary. Ulfrey is a knight. She has +7 to attack, +7 to defense, and she can become invincible for 1 whole round. She can only do it once, so I'm going to save that for when things look bleak. And Chromax is +6 to attack, +4 to defense, with a range of 6, and he can shoot past 1 occupied square. It's not a use ability, it's a constant ability. Over here, the only thing you see that is not a shade is this thing right here, and of course the monolith in and of itself. That's a zombie, +10/6, no ability, 3 hit points, and that has 3 hit points, +5/7, and brings 2 shades into battle at the end of each round for the monster, end of each monster turn. Everything else is a shade with 1 hit point and +6 to attack and +4 to defense. So without further ado, we are going to begin this battle. Got our dice. Initiative is tied. It's my least favorite roll to tie, so it means I have to do it again. Still tied. Everyone's just kind of staring at each other right now. They don't know what to do. Okay. 3 on the good guy dice, 1 on the monster dice, so the good guys will be going first. Let me see. Archer has no way, Chromax has no way of reaching anything this round, but I can do one thing. And that is, sorry I got distracted for a second, I'm going to move my fighter up. Move my archer over too. And so now I've kind of got a unified front against the shades. May the onslaught now begin. It is monster round 1. Now shades do have an ability. They can move 2 squares with a single action. So 1 action, 2 actions, 3 actions. And going after Ulfrey is kind of the questionable maneuver here. I'm going to go after Illuviel instead. She will be taking that hit. Illuviel is now at 5 hit points out of the 6 she had originally. And now we move this shade. 1 action, 2 actions, 3 actions. Then 3, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. Just gonna stop there. And 1, 2, 3. And this is the end of the monster turn. We bring 2 new shades in to battle, adjacent to the shadow monolith. This is the first match I'm recording on my new table. I modified, got some plywood and drilled it to the top of my table, so I finally got a space big enough for a board like this. Boards like this are my favorite things to design when it comes to Albaden, simply because you can just do so much with it. This is also the third video I'm recording with the Undying Horde. I don't use them as much. I don't like them as much as I like fighting the bandits, because it's a lot harder to do. The shades are so fast. It's difficult to get a word in edgewise. Alright. Now, we're going to have Ulfrey. That's her. We're going to have Ulfrey attack that shade. Oh, they both got an 8. Ulfrey's attack of 7 added to 1, and the shade's defense of 4 added to these 4. That's better. Don't worry, we'll probably be back. And then I will move Ulfrey 2 squares, lining up a strike. She got an 11, Shade got a 10. Now, Chromax is going to take a shot at that shade. He's going to hit it. Bang. He is gone. Well, for now. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then Alluvial is going to move 3. Chromax is going to move 1, and then he's going to attack again on that shade. 7 on 9. I'm afraid you missed, Chromax. And, just as a matter of course, I'm going to move my rook right here, because I don't want my archer to be accessible. Because if the shades can get to the archer, that won't be good. Little strategy that I just now realized I should have used. I should have brought my Praetorian with me, because Praetorian is Shade Bane. Okay, the Praetorian has a high defense, and their attack bonus, well, it's only 1 point higher than the Shade defense, it's still 1 point higher, and if the Shade fails to hit the Praetorian with an attack, the Praetorian gets to attack the Shade. So, you know, really the Praetorian is the best defense against the Shade. Alright. 1. So that's 1 action expended, going after Alluvial, hitting her. She's now at 4 hit points. She is now at 3 hit points. She's now at 2 hit points. Alluvial may not be with us for much longer. Move that shade up. I'm going to use 2 actions instead of just 1. The reason for that will reveal itself momentarily. Okay, his first attack against Alluvial failed. Second attack also failed, so she's still got 2 hit points. And, there's no way for the zombie to reach that turn, so accidentally knocks that one over. 1, 2, 3. Which means he used 2 actions to get to Alluvial. He will try to take her down. He's failing. She's going to use shield block. So she's only got 1 shield block left, but that keeps her at 2. Everything else is just going to move up like so. Just going to kind of, to borrow terminology, you're just going to pile in and see what we can do damage-wise. And as far as forces go, even if the adventurers have a massively successful next round, odds are the zombie isn't going anywhere, and I can always bring in more shades. So, also, 1, 2, 3. Not sure if I moved him the right number of squares. 1, 2, 3. I moved him forward one too many, I was right. And as it's the end of the monster turn, you know what that means. But back before Albaden went live, I actually had a challenge room. Luviel is attacking that shade. Hitting him. Move him very carefully. Okay. Then Luviel will attack that shade. And in that challenge room, essentially all it was this giant, long hallway. Oh dear. What was at the end of that hallway was one shadow monolith. You had to reach it and destroy it. And that was the only way you could win. It was constantly pouring in fizz. It was a great challenge room. And so that's kind of what was inspiration behind this. Now, Luviel has used 2 of her actions to take down shades. She'll move forward 1, try to take out this one. That one right there. She will succeed. We'll see if the archer can, see if good old Chromax can take out that one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, he can make an attempt at any rate. Oh, dude! Chromax, why do you keep missing? So I dropped one of my dice off the table. Don't worry, got another one. Alright, Chromax's second attack, a lot more successful. And, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to Shadow Shift Marcus. He's going to attack the red helmet shade. 9 on 9, so I gotta reroll that one. He deals with that shade. And will then move 1 and attack the zombie. Okay, that's a tie. That is still a tie. Move over there, y'all. Oh dear, his first attack has failed. Second attack succeeds. What about his third attack? Third attack is a tie so far. Third attack hits. Then, here's the nicest thing about the Shadow Shift being a free ability. I'm going to Shadow Shift right here, and that gives me a free action because I now have access to that shade right there. And he gets it. Now, the zombie only has 1 hit point left. It's really good place to have that zombie at. Come on, Marcus, stand up. Dang it. That's the hardest part about Marcus. He really has a hard time standing up. Luviel has an easier time. Okay, we'll deal with that in a minute. So Ulfrey is going after the zombie. So much for the zombie. And I, with that, will call it a round for the adventurers. Have to stand up Luviel. All free. This is so challenging. Oh, sorry, camera drift. There we go. Now, I have to rearm someone with one hand, which is as difficult as it sounds. There we go. Okay, I did, in fact, accidentally have all three forward, one square too many. There we go. Now it's the next monster turn. I got a lot less on the